go check out igsky.com if you want to get some cheap coins. They're still around. Don't be afraid. Use the discount code Rossi for 5% off at the checkout. Links will be in the description below. But if you don't fancy buying coins, go check out G2A. Links are also in the description. Awesome little website. Go check it all out. Have an all-round good time. Let's get on with the video. Hello guys, Mr. Rossi 1990 here in this episode number 83 of the Random Hybrid. For today's episode, we're going to be using an inform which I got in a pack, and that is inform MAXIM, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually going to go show you Team of the Week. What I normally do is I base it around one of the players I either get in a pack, or if I don't pack any of them, I will go out and buy them. But this week's Team of the Week, there's only really one guy who really interests me, and that's obviously Ibrahimovic. But I didn't manage to pack him, and he cost 7 million, so unfortunately I won't be able to get him just now. But I did manage to pack this guy here, Rafael, which is another good player, but I thought MAXIM, which is this guy right here, who I also packed, is more kind of like in hype, in my opinion, because of his 5-star skills, and I haven't really used him a lot this year. Whereas this guy, I think I used him a little bit last year, and he was actually a really good player, so I already know kind of a little bit about him. So he actually got some really good stats. I never really had a quite good look at him. He's got 70 physical. MAXIM had, like I said, 5-star skill is the main reason why I went with him. There's some alright ones on the bench as well. We've got, obviously, Kane's a kind of... still probably not what he deserves as a card. I can't wait to see what his team of the season looks like. This guy right here had a really good game as well in real life. But look at his work rate's low. Does that merit what he plays like in real life? If somebody can let me know, that would be pretty cool. But there's some, Ainsworth looks like a pretty good English Scottish League. You know what I'm saying? Scottish League player. And then Bettinelli as a bronze looks pretty good. But to be fair, not bad team of the week at all. We've got Fernandinho in there. We've also got this absolute beast, which of course our main man Rod Fanny, usually a right back. He's got himself a centre back in form, and I do believe he sells for a max price of 30k, which is stupid. I can almost guarantee there's none on the market, whereas this guy right here, if I'm not mistaken, has a 75k minimum. Somebody let me know what the hell is wrong with that in the comment section below. We've got the Wow Matter, which we predicted there, and Giroud's also in there as well. But I thought I'd change up a little bit and do that at the start of the video. Just have a little look at the new team of the week we could potentially be using. But like I said, MAXIM is going to be the player for this episode. He is, of course, Bundesliga player. So they are a banned league. We're going to go for page number 4, player number 2. And let's sort our tits out and do this. Here we go. It's going to be 1, 2, Vidal. Not bad at all, actually. Vidal, very, very good player. High work rate. Of course, plays for Juventus and is an all-round beast. So that's not a problem at all. Serie A, Bundesliga. Show me them titties, EA. What are you going to give me? 4 and 2 is going to be... Ooh, Misco. Ooh. Okay. 3 centre midfielders is worrying. Can we do it? Can we do it, lads? We'll have to find out, won't we? 3 midfielders. I might have to chuck one of them up front. There's MAXIM, by the way. As you can see, pack polled on the 26th, which is actually today, as you watch the video. Got him at just past midnight. So he does look pretty decent, but not fantastic, if that makes sense. 79 rated, of course. We're chucking our other 2 players now. Isco was one of them, and I do actually have his pack polled in form, so that's awesome. We can go ahead and use him in our club. And there he is. 86 rated. He obviously got that upgrade. Looks like he's not the best card in the world when I've used him before. We've actually got 5 assists, but only 1 goal in them 11 games. And then our next player, of course, was Vidal. I'll just chuck on the bench here a second, so I've actually got a free space for him just now. I've actually got a plan already. And it actually involves this formation if I wanted to do it. Morata up front would actually work. Has he got a good card, though? Has he managed to get himself an inform? I think he might have done, or am I thinking of somebody different here? I think he might have done, but do I want to rock this formation? I'm just trying to think. MAXIM, what foot are you? You're right foot, but you've got 4-star weak foot. You're right foot, but you've got 3-star weak foot, but I'd rather use Carvajal at right back. So this is very tempting. But let's have a look at what I'm thinking of with Morata. He's one of them players who, he's not amazing. Let's be honest. And here we are with a stupid thing. Where is he? Morata. Come on, I spelled his name wrong. Morata. Why? I did a video about it. Jesus Christ, he drives me mental. He has gone in form, and I've bloody packed him as well. 2-star skill moves, worrying. Oh, he's got a really poor card, to be fair. Really good underrated player in real life, though. Or maybe not underrated, but you know what I mean. He's looking pretty decent in real life, to be fair to him. And he's just a perfect player to put there, in absolutely all honesty. So that's fine by me. Absolutely fine. And then right back, we could go ahead and have any Spanish right back from the BBVA. So, that's... I'm thinking Nacho. Ooh. Let me just switch the sides a second. I want to use a silver inform. Not inform, sorry. A silver left back. If I'm not mistaken. It's my main man, Nacho. There he is. Let's chuck a silver in here, guys. Some of you get a little bit annoyed when I use a silver, but as you can see, I've used this guy 65 times. I've got a rough idea of how he plays, and I really, really like him. I think he's very underrated. I think Nick28T as well likes this card, and he knows a good card when he sees one. But that is that side of it pretty much done. We'd have to get like another Juventus player possibly here to fill out Vidal's needs, or we could, of course, get a Chilean in the good old Bundesliga, which, is it going to be a thing? Is it going to be a thing? Is my question to you. Bundesliga, Chile, CDM. No. Is there anybody in general? That would be nice. You know, it would be pretty different and just work for us. Who's it going to be? Oh, right. There is a centre mid. Oh, my Christ. And I've got him, which is absolutely terrible. Terrible? It's good. He actually looks pretty decent. He's not a card which I'd go out of my way to use normally, but he just works for what we're doing right here. It really does. It really does. And then the striker, Bundesliga. Oh my god, lads. We could have class... No, we couldn't. No, we couldn't. What am I thinking? For some reason, I thought he played for the other team now. I mean, I might boo-boo. We could even have a striker from... Alright, we haven't got much choice, to be honest. We've got a choice of either Hamburg. What have Hamburg got up front? Hamburger. What have we got, buddies? You've got Olik. Oh, dear. Olik's okay. Might have to rethink this one, though, because I don't think... Oh, hold on. Is that Stuttgart? That is Stuttgart. Don't know my German league teams as well as I should, do I? Stuttgart, do you have a good striker, buddies? Again, not what I really want, considering I could do with a pacey one if I'm honest. If I've got a 79 rated pace up front already, I don't want two slow strikers. That would be a massive ball ache, in my honest opinion. But yeah, Vidal's chilling. Right, let's pick a Bundesliga striker I like. There's two people. Oh, I could have gone with Muller, but we used him a few episodes ago. Might even have been last episode. We've got Lewandowski as an option. We've got Huntelaar, who I was tempted to use, but then he is slow as well. Aubameyang is, of course, an option. We've got him as well, because I packed him 4 times when he was in form. Ramos, if you want that pace. Choupo-Moting, a lot of people, you know, said he's a good player. I don't think I've used him, to be honest. We've got Bentner, who... I don't think he got a man of the match card tonight, actually thinking about it, but he did score a hat-trick, if I'm not mistaken, against... was it USA he scored a hat-trick against? Not too sure, actually. Oh, we've got a Spanish striker there. He's shit, though. He is shit. He's shitty panties. We've got Jimmy Briand. We've got Cadleck, actually, might not be a bad shout. But then you've got to kind of think about where we're linking these off from. If we had like a big name team, then we kind of know what we're going to get in like the CDM department as such. I'm thinking Aubameyang, just because that pace. I really am. Hold on, what have Stuttgart got in the way of CDMs? That's my next question. Come on, Studdy! What have you got for me? You have got... Oh shit, you've got Die. Or Daya. Or Die! Whatever you want to say. Not a bad little shout, if I'm honest. You have also got Leitner. Ooh, Leitner. A Leitner. Not what you consider a CDM, let's be honest. But it's got some nice tits. I'm thinking Die, but then again, wouldn't really benefit us in the way I want it to. This is confusing me now. I'm getting a little bit confused. Die. Ivory Coast. Oh. Solomon Kalou, lads. Solomon Kalou might be entering the fray. Let's have a look. Ivory Coast. There he is. Oh, you're Conan. Oh. Oh, you're Conan or Solomon Kalou. What have we got here? Dribbling, beat, pace. Shit, they're quite similar in their way. But you're Conan. Who's got the 4-star skills? And I'm sold. It is freaking Kalu, lads. If I'm not mistaken, Dai is in form. And I've got him to sort out them titties. He is the perfect player for that role. He then gets a link with Maxim, and he gets the Ivory Coast link, of course, with Kalu. So he is now pretty happy. Where we go from here, though, we probably have to go with a Juventus centre-back, unless there's a Chilean centre-back in Serie A. Now we're kind of going a little bit outside of our comfort zone. Will it be a thing? You've got to kind of look. No, it won't. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, we're going to go for Juventus centre-back. Do we just keep it simple and we go with the main man, Chiellini? Or do we go down a route which, you know, Uruguay? Dum, dum, dum. You know what? Why not? Let's have a little look where we can go from this. Uruguay centre-backs. It's a thing I didn't think I'd ever going to say. But here we go. Have you got anybody? Oh, you've got Godin, haven't you? Well, that doesn't really help us because we're going to kind of get away from the BBVA because they're on the other side. Quartes is slow. I'll see would have been a good one. Jimenez is in the same boat as, of course, Godin. They actually not McKim centre-back partnership. I didn't realise that. That is another Serie A player. As is that, I do believe. Is he got an inform? Transfer card, actually. Oh, transfer card. Boca Juniors, no. Damn it. He's getting too lower rated. Him we could use for the lols with 33 pace. LOL! Right, maybe not then. Maybe not Cajares. We'll use a pretty standard one. So then we can use a different goalkeeper instead of using the Juventus goalkeeper. So if we go ahead and use... I'm going to go for Chiellini. Because he's just, you know, he's Chiellini. We'll go for his regular card because I can't be bothered to fork out the $1 for his inform card right now. But this team's looking pretty cool in my opinion. We've got very nice mixture of players. We could go Ivory Coast for the centre-backs. We've got 2 Ivory Coasts in here, though. Romanian right-back. Just trying new options here, guys. Just bear with me a second. It is Romanian, isn't it? I've not made an absolute... Yeah, it's definitely. What right-backs have they got? Bundesliga? You get a good link. You get a good bloody link, lads. But he's shit. Well, he's okay. He's okay. We kind of want to get away from the Bundesliga, though, if I'm being totally honest. Right, let's go ahead and use a Serie A goalkeeper. Kind of has to be Italian. Buffon, you know, we don't really want to use Buffon, if I'm honest. I'd rather use a different one. Try somebody a bit different. Why don't we try... I search Italian so we don't have to fanny around. Here we go, Italian. I search my club. What have I got? I've got an inform Perrine. Got the Sanctis. We've got Marchetti. Let's use Marchetti. He used to be the go-to goalkeeper for me last year. But this year's had a little bit of a downgrade, or just doesn't look as good. It's non-shiny as well, which of course stands out like a sore vagina. But we could... Wow, where do we go from here is the question. What leagues have we got in here? We've got Germany, Italy, and Spain. Interesting. 1, 2. Italian centre-backs who aren't in the league. Serie A. Oh! Holy shit. How much is a Maldini? Or a Cannavaro? How much are you, my child? How much are you, my child? Right, we're going to go back on the market and have a little look at some of these legends. Let's go. Right, we're over on the market. Let's have a look at the legends centre-backs who are Italian. Why not go crazy? Why not do this? We want Italian. Oh dear, we don't want Portuguese. We want Italian and we want centre-backs, basically. What have we got? What have we got to work with? Right, Maldini is mine. Fucking hell, I can afford a Maldini, ladies and gentlemen. Maldini. Oh, Cannavaro though, but Maldini is a kind of once in a lifetime opportunity for this series. Obviously, a lot of them are just going to be on like their cheapest price. So I'm guessing Maldini. Well, actually, I don't know. Possibly 2.8 point. We're going to buy Maldini, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're going to have to go buy a right back, unfortunately, which is Gary Neville. I say unfortunately, but he's not the worst player in the world. I've seen worse tits. Or do we have to go with him? Possibly. Let's go back and have a look at the squad. We'll chuck Maldini in there. I'll go buy him at a separate time. Pretty chuffed, actually, to be using the absolute legend that is Maldini. Love the guy, and I've not used him at all on this FIFA yet, so it'd be awesome to use. The right back does have to be a legend. Just looking at it now, of course, I forgot about the dead link with Die. So we do, in fact, have to use Gary Mutter Neville. He is the best rated English right back by a mile, let me add. The next, I think, was Glenn Johnson, which is worrying. But that is the team, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Italian League, Spanish League, Legend League, and German League, which I'm quite liking the look of. It's a very strange looking team. There's a lot of dead links like flying around in awkward situations, but it's a very nice team at the end of the day. Solomon Kalou Morata partnership is definitely one I wouldn't normally go ahead and use. Isco and Maxim in cam, interesting. Vidal, Die, CDM, and then a back lot, which is just beautiful in my honest opinion. So we'll go ahead and buy these players now, and I'll be right back when I've done so I'll see you then. Okay guys, we are back, and I've kind of made a little bit of a boo-boo, but then again, it's kind of the way the market is at the moment. As you can see, my Maldini, which I did go ahead and buy, does have a full attribute cards, 99 contracts, and all the shenanigans, because that's the only way you can pretty much sell them at the moment. I completely forgot that when I bidded on. I was like, shit, and obviously I wasn't going to get outbidded, so I ended up getting it, and it cost me 2.8 million, which I think is his lowest. Let's just double check what his price range is. He is rocking a 2.8 to 4.3 price range. It was Gary Neville for 400k. Doesn't need an attribute card in this legend. He is between 400 and 600. So probably won't be able to ever sell them. But unfortunately, we are going to have to play with him with the attribute card because I don't really want to chuck in a game. But that's fine. I've not got a problem with that. I bought him with that, so that's not a problem to me. But that is the team, guys. I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. We've got a different type of team today. Two strikers which aren't really known for rapid pace or pace abuse or anything like that. Hopefully clinical finishers. Two cams, again, who aren't rapid pace. There's not rapid pace in this team until you get to your centre-backs, which is very different, I suppose. Probably the fastest people on the pitch. Obviously 76. What's Kalou? Well, Kalou is 83, to be fair. You know, Nacho's 89 and Gary Neville's 80. But that is the team we're going to go with, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you would have changed it in any way, shape, or form. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like if you haven't already. Let's go find ourselves an opponent and bitch slap his titties. Let's go. Okay, guys, this is a team we've come up against, and well, it's a pretty unique team, I should say. It's got a pretty nice theme to it. It's a lot of Brazilians. The right mid's a bit of a strange one. I think Zards or something up front. He's got Malapa as well. That's probably why he's got the right mid for ultimate chemistry. But let's see how this goes down. Gary Neville showing all his unbelievable tackers. It's actually unbelievably well. Solomon Kalou. Deflection. Oh, shit. What? Oh, that's horrible. That's at keeper, mate. I mean, I've scored that and I feel bad. That's 1-0. That is just wrong. This guy, right mid, Jesus Christ. Oh, but there's Nacho. We'd like to see. Buddy. Morata looking for the give and go. Morata onto it like a slug. Oh, that's Mama D. Mama D. Come on, Morata. Show me them attackers. Come on, Morata. Show where you're in the team. Morata, that's class. Oh, that's beautiful from Morata. 2-0 now. Like a flash. We've doubled our lead. That is absolutely beautiful play from the hold-up striker. So he just gets through here. Defensively poor from this guy, if I'm honest. But we do get through. We slot it in quite nicely. Morata makes it 2. Get in. And that's all she wrote by the looks of it, guys. LOL! Okay, so that guy decided he had enough at 2-0. A little bit annoying, actually, because the game wasn't, like, one-sided. He still potentially could have got back in the game. If he'd scored 1, you never really know what would have happened. But we're going to go into a second game, and hopefully we can score some more goals and have an all-round good time. Let's do this. Okay, so on to game number 2. This guy is rocking a pace team, pretty much. It's a Serie B. The Serie A, I'm pretty sure, team. It's got a lot of pace in there. Dumbia is worrying. It's got Dries Mertens, one of my favourite players in the game, actually. Just a lot of good players. Hopefully, though, we can have some luck. Let's go. Okay, so that is half-time. It's look at that for a game and a half. And when I mean that, I don't mean a game and a half as in what a game. I mean a half of a game. I've had no shots. He's had 1 shot, which was off target with Strootman. He's had a lot of possession. He's the type of guy who really badly wants to keep hold of it. He's not a skiller as such, but he likes to keep hold of the ball and maybe try and work an opening. I can't do anything this game, and it's frustrating the life out of me. But let's try the second half and see how it all goes down. Oh shit, where's all my players gone? Nangualan. Dumbia. Again, not really going towards the goal. Candreva, nice turn and striking goal. Good goal. That's pretty much what he's been trying to do all game. That's frustrating though because fucking balls basically. Candreva, actually a really good player in this game. I need to use him more if I'm honest. Sells me a bitch there, I'm not gonna lie. And he gets through, powers through, and it's a good shot on goal. Pretty sure he's been trying to do that all game and just isn't working for him. But start of the second half, he gets one. But it's Morata, that's where it all changes for us. Morata does well, sells his man. He's still going, Morata. But he's not pace, but he's done well. He's going to send one in there. What was that? That was fucking worrying. Waits for people to come up his way though, but gets the pass completely wrong. And now Strootman gets the pass completely right. And he goes to pace of Dumbia. Keeper's come in, can't make the save. 2-0. There's a difference in quality with pace. You have a pacey striker, obviously, you're just going to run in and do that. Whereas what I had was a Morata, some animal of some kind. And he just can't do it, and it is very frustrating. And it is just a little bit annoying, if I'm honest. Who's that making a run over there? Great ball. Who is it? It's Isco. It's a fucking penalty. Yes! We've got a penalty. It's not going to win us the game, but it's a little bit of a confidence booster, hopefully, going into the end of the game. A fake shot, which pretty much sold Abate, all ends up. Hacks me down, a little shit. But we've got ourselves a pretty cheap penalty. I'm not too sure I'm going to let take this, actually. I'm not going to give it to Vidal. I'll give it to Maxim, of course. He's a featured player, so he probably deserves the chance to score the goal, even though Isco probably deserves a chance because he got it. Maxim's going to take it, though. He's got some all right penalty stats there, or free kick stats, as we should say. Imagine if the referee blew up for full time, just because I'm taking so long over this penalty. Imagine that. That would just be lol, all ends up. But here goes Maxim. We'll probably miss now that we've kind of like bigged ourselves up for it. Maxim has missed. Fucking brilliant. And that's pretty much the end of the game. Oh, we have got a corner. And Maldini's taking our corner. Are you joking? Let's get Maxim on the corner. And let's let Maldini head home. How about that? Sounds better, doesn't it? Who's up for that one? On the volley, have a go. Die. Sums up our game, to be honest. Sums up our game. And that is all she wrote, lads. Poor performance from me, if I'm honest. Let's see how it all went down. Okay, so there are the final stats of the game. And that is worrying reading for me. That was a very frustrating game. Not in the fact you're going to break your controller, kind of frustrating, but kind of bored the game for me. He passed it around a lot of times. You can tell by his possession, he had a lot of the ball. I couldn't really tackle him, and when I did, it was just went back to him, basically. We couldn't really get behind his defenders. Like I said from the original, we didn't have pacey strikers. Could lose decent pace. But he had Dumbia, and that's the pace you really badly crave. And it showed in the game because he just got him behind so easily, whereas I struggled to get him behind. Obviously, Maldini didn't have his attribute card on in the second game either, so he's not as quick as he was in the first game, should I say. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the team. Just not the right game, that one right there. So overall, we've actually drawn 2-2 in 1.5 games, which is okay. I'll take that. I'll take that with a slice of gravy. That doesn't even make sense. But that is going to be the end of this episode, guys. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be absolutely fantastic. If you're new around here, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you next time. And bye-bye. Pop in Danny Sturridge while we are Randy. And I don't know why I said that. But okay. Danny Sturridge is, of course, a Liverpool player. And I think I've got one in my club. Let's just double check. Have I? I do indeed. And the Marco Reus is definitely somewhere in my club. I've also got the preset ones. What else are we going to get in these packs here? I'm just going to skip this one. Oh, yes! Fucking get in, lads! We got ourselves Mario Götze and the Lord himself! We got the Lord